time and time again.
This shit just keep getting worse. Keep getting worse. When you think things can't get worse, it does. I'm astonished at this point. I'm astonished at how bad this could keep getting worse. I am baffled at how this could continue to get worse. It's incredible. The talent this guy has to literally blow up shit. Y'all see, look, we're seeing this now. It's unfucking believable that these dudes are still, they're saying this shit. See, this is why you guys gotta subscribe to Mad Mike Sports, subscribe to Mad Mike Network, because I talked about this on Mad Mike Network in a brief live about why in the hell would you come out yesterday and do a live show that wasn't to do a press conference to meet with the media and say what? It won't be live. All y'all pressers and meetings with the press always live, but for whatever reason, this wasn't. This is this is unfreaking believable. The more that this dude keep talking, the more that we realize this was the absolute worst shit we could have ever done in this fucking franchise. Put this son of a bitch as our fucking head coach. It's unfucking believable. You go to hell if you don't like my fucking cuss words right now, because I'm going to fuck in. Fuck you. This is unbelievable. That this is coming out now. According to Terry Watt, post-game Falcons wide receiver said that on his performance versus the Colts, I really didn't do much out there. I was trying to do what I can. I had the bad drop at the end with 25 seconds. I tried to catch it. It just wiggled. Another time, once I grabbed it, but yeah. Falcons wide receiver, Darnell Mooney, caught one of his 8 targets. One of his 8 targets. Versus the Colts. And head coach Raheem Morris was asked yesterday basically what's going on with Mooney. Morris admitted Mooney and quarterback Michael Penix are not having a great connection right now. Incredible. fucking credible. You can't make this shit up. It's incredible. Okay? This shit is fucking credible. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm on live right now, K-Styles and Warren and Anthony. Okay? So don't say no inappropriate shit while I'm on live, okay? I am literally live. Y'all got a live direct. And it's bullshit that we call the Atlanta Falcons. Warren, do you hear me?
I hear you.
Kevin, do you hear me?
First of all, what the fuck?
Anthony, do you hear me?
I'm trying to hear what the hearing is to hearing.
Motherfucker, I said I was live. Do you fucking hear me?
Yeah, okay, I hear you now.
So, people in the chat, do you hear Cam, Warren, and Anthony? Because I'm pissed off. I am mad as hell. I cannot believe what I just saw.
Oh, you talking about the Darnell Mooney thing?
Yes.
Yeah. I knew that's what he was talking about. Oh, man.
So I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just wanted to tell y'all that I cannot believe what the fuck I believe it. But this is one word from every last one of y'all. One real quick. What the fuck you think about this real quick, y'all? Anthony, starting with you, Warren, who get killed.
Darnell Mooney is a fucking punk ass bitch.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
It's time to go. Darnell Mooney, time to go. Next.
Yeah, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Your bitch ass ain't been healthy all fucking season. It dates back to last, because he missed the last 3 games of the season. And then now, this year, you ain't been healthy all fucking season. And instead of taking your lumps for what you haven't done, oh no, let's blame the young quarterback who hasn't played a whole fucking season yet.
Well, and let's be honest. And I said this before. Darnell Mooney is a floater type receiver, meaning that he likes to catch balls that are light. He don't like gunslingers. He can't handle gunslingers. It's apparent. It's apparent. He can't handle a gunslinger. He can't. He's used to Kirk Cousins throwing up floaters, so it looks pretty for him to catch. Michael Penix tried to take it.
So what you saying is he likes limp dick balls. That's what.
Yes, he like the limp dicks.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yes.
So what y'all saying is he
Yeah.
eats spaghetti noodles and meatballs. That's what you saying.
If you watch his catches, he likes the floaters. And Kirk Cousins, because of where he's at in his career, he likes to throw floaters. Michael Penix likes to get it out shotgun style. And you got to be on it. That means you got to be having crisp routes. You got to be paying attention, and you got to be ready for the ball. How many times has he put it in his chest and it bounced off of him? The mechanics speak for themselves. Mechanics speak for themselves. Him and Penix ain't gonna get along because he don't like catching bullets. He don't. I'm sorry. So I'm like this. Put somebody. Look, if we're gonna have veterans dropping balls, you might as well put Chris Blair and Nick Nash in there and let them figure it out. At least I know why they dropping the balls. You ain't got no excuse. You might as well put them in there.
And it's simple as that. I didn't want to intrude, but I like I said, I just had to give y'all comments on this real quick. I just wanted to get it in there real quick. Kev.
Like I said, only thing I say is it makes perfect sense.
Everything made perfect sense now. Yeah.
Because we literally had this conversation last week.
Yep.
But remember, I was talking about it seemed like the body language with Darnell Mooney is off this year.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's off. And now it makes perfect sense. Yep, yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Look at. I challenge anybody listening right now. Go back and look at the film from the last 4 games and watch the number of times Darnell Mooney has gotten the ball, and watch the passes that he's good at catching. Now he'll catch a pass that Michael Penix will float up in the air. He catch that all day. But if it's a dart, he will miss it every time. It'll either be too high, it'll hit him on the chest and bounce off, it's something, or it'll be too low. But if it's a floater, he'll get it all day long.
It's embarrassing to be hearing this shit. It's embarrassing to be hearing this shit. It really is embarrassing, but it makes so much sense right now. It makes so much sense why we are at this point in time. You look at Raheem, Zach Robinson, all those guys. You can tell they have no freaking clue. They don't know what to do, and it makes sense now. And the sad part about it, I'm gonna let y'all go now, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in a few. But like, it's the sad part about it. Everybody pointing at the young guy, and it is we right back in the same cycle. All else fails, everybody else get the field around them except for the quarterback. It's always the quarterback they point the fingers at the quarterback in this state, in this city. We always point the finger at the quarterbacks. It's always his fault. And this shit it's embarrassing, bro.
And you know what's even more of an indictment, Mike? If you blame the quarterback, but he's a good quarterback, then you have failed as a coach and a team to build around him. You got pieces around him, and you mismanage the offense. Then when he performs the way a rookie is performing, because what do we say? He's going to make mistakes. He's going to get a lot of interceptions. Guess what? He hasn't gotten a lot of interceptions, but he's been mismanaged to the point where that equals out to him getting a lot of interceptions. As far as the mistakes go, what do you see right now? You're not putting weapons around him that are helping him get better. You're not putting any weapons around him that's going to get open so that he can do what he does best. The O-line's already hurt. You got players out. You're not putting players in that's fresh, that you can have practice, and you got these veterans that's just playing late. So you only got a handful of people he can throw to. Or run it.
And that's apparent. And like I said, that's apparent.
Yeah, bad coaching makes the rookie look even worse, even when he's doing good.
Well, that's the part of the problem. Like I said, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna get back to it, but had to throw y'all a little take in there real quick.
That's a bad way to go right there. That's a bad way.
So y'all heard from them. Like I said, oh man, I'm vindicated. I really am vindicated because I told y'all. Told you what the problem was. These guys have no fucking clue what the fuck they doing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing what we got. A wide receiver, a grown ass tight end, a grown ass wide receiver, and Darnell Mooney up here talking about in week 11, week 12, that he is not on the same page with his quarterback. This is not a good sign for Terry Fontenot. I was all cool with it up until this. See, these are the things that Mr. Blank is going to be looking at Terry Fontenot for. It's like, oh, you signed a guy that can't even get on. He can't even adjust to a quarterback, to situational football. This is what your job is as a professional player, is to adjust. Your job is to adjust on the fly. And here we are, week 11, and you still having problems with your quarterback? This ain't good, y'all. This ain't good for Terry. This ain't good for Raheem. This ain't good for Zach. This is horrible. This is probably one of the worst things you could ever do, is bring in a wide receiver that can adjust to a quarterback in 11 games. 10 games? What the Falcons are 3-6? And these guys still cannot adjust? I don't know if you guys are looking at this. He caught 1 of his 8 targets. Oh, you full of shit right here. Get the fuck out of here with this kumbaya bull ass, black ass bullshit. Terry got everything. He signed them. And all of the wide receivers that they brought, does Raheem, does Zach have something to do with it? Yes. But Terry brought this guy in. He gave him that money. So he's going to be the finger's going to be pointing at Terry, it's going to be Raheem, and it's going to be Zach. Y'all brought in a damn wide receiver that can't even adjust. His fucking job is to adjust to situational football. And 8 targets out of the entire game, you only caught 1 of them? And then we got these clowns on 92.9 the game and 680 pointing the fingers at the quarterback. How fucking difficult is it to say, all right, Mike, what you want me to do? And keep doing it. How difficult is it for a wide receiver, tight end, to say, all right, Michael, what do you want me to do on this? How hard is it? This right here. What was the point of even firing Ike Hilliard? See, this is stuff we're talking about. All these guys, all these coaches and GMs going to be lumped up into a big ass crystal ball. You fired a guy, and then the wide receiver core just get worse after you fire him? And you point the finger at us and say, guess what? It was a matter of what? Production on the field. Now the production has gotten worse when you put TJ Yates at wide receiver. It's gotten worse. You can say whatever the hell you want to say about Raheem and Zach and Ike, the wide receiver core, but what is apparent is that these motherfuckers don't believe in a damn thing that Zach and Raheem are presenting. It's apparent. It's clear as hell. And you can say this bullshit for your mama. If that bitch come near you, if that bitch hit you in the hands, catch it. I don't give a fuck if it's soft toss or hard toss down your damn throat. You better catch it. Get the fuck out of here with this accuracy bullshit. Sometimes these guys are not even in the spot they're supposed to be in. You're about, oh man, Mike Penix, he's inaccurate. He's telling these guys to be in the spot and they're not in the fucking spot. Why is it that we don't have these problems with Kyle Pitts? We don't have these problems with Drake London, But everybody else, all the other wide receivers are having these issues. And we sitting up here talking about, well, Michael Penix isn't accurate. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? One of his 8 targets is all on the quarterback. Get the fuck out of here. And this one comes in with Zach Robinson. Look, run some thicker. How difficult is it to run a slant? To make sure that these guys catch it. To make sure that they get the pass. How fucking difficult is this? When all else fails, simplify things. Simplify things. Simplify things. If you can't touch it, if you can't catch it being what? If you can't catch the ball being thrown hard, guess what? The quarterback, the offensive coordinator need to find a way. But here we are, week 10, week 11, and we sitting up here talking about what? The wide receiver and Mooney still don't have a connection? Gotta go. That ball was dropped right into his fucking bread basket, and guess what happened? He dropped it. So I want to hear this bullshit about, oh, Michael Penix isn't accurate. When that ball gets near you, when that ball touches you, you're supposed to catch it, period. I want to hear this bullshit about no damn connection. Like, even when you see, the thing is, you can tell that these guys aren't practicing these things in during the course of the week. It's week 10. It's week 10 and we talking about this. You tell me in 10 weeks, 2-3 months, that you couldn't tell Mike and Darnell Mooney after practice, during practice, to get it together? Scotty, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter what you like. Your job is a wide receiver, and you're absolute. I hear you, but that don't even matter at this point. Your job is to do what? Figure out a way to like it. For $10 million? $10 million? $10 million. I'm going to figure out a way to goddamn, look, I'm going to tie my own left hand. I'm going to tie my right hand to my belly. I'm going to sit in my car, and me and Mike, we're going to play catch for a whole hour straight. It's just going to be me and Mike. Fuck what you like. Mike, I know you got a family. I know you got all that, but motherfucker, we need to get this shit straight. I need them to look. I'm going to Darnell Mooney. I'm gonna force Mike. If I got to take this motherfucker to Disneyland, if I got to take him and his baby mama, why they fucking in the middle of the bedroom, Mike? Why are you fucking her? Look, underhand me the football. I'm gonna do any and everything to make sure that me and Mike got a connection. Y'all are full of shit when you talk about, oh, it's all on the quarterback. No. My job as a receiver, if I'm struggling, Mike, we ain't doing shit else. We gonna stay right here 30 minutes. If I have to pay you $1,000 for an hour, I'm doing it as a wide receiver. Mike ain't going no goddamn where. Michael Penix ain't going nowhere. If I have to pay him myself as a wide receiver, as his teammate, to throw me the ball and to sit down with him and talk to him, I'm doing it. I don't need Zach Robinson's help. I don't need Raheem's help. This is professional football. Your job as a professional is to make sure you get this shit right by any means necessary. You're supposed to, as a player, you're supposed to, as a player, you're supposed to want it. I don't hear this bullshit about, oh, we just not on the same page, bitch. Look, Mike Penix is gonna be my new hoe. Okay, I'm paying this bitch to go out drinking. I'm paying this bitch for outfits. I'm paying to go out and get something to eat. Michael Penix is gonna be, if I'm down there morning, Mike Penix is gonna be my new hoe. He ain't going nowhere. I'm stalking the shit out of him. I'm gonna make sure I get this shit right. See, this is what's wrong with these punk pussy ass fucking players of the day. These bitches don't want it. You want to sit up here and say, well, he not throwing the ball right. You get it through. No, bitch. I don't give that motherfucker flutter like a goddamn frisbee. I don't give a shit. Mike ain't going nowhere until we get this right. You getting paid $10 million and you can't give Mike $1,000 for an hour of his work? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking serious? A motherfucker like LeBron James can pay $1 million to keep his body together, but these motherfuckers can't pay $1,000 for 30 minutes, an hour with their quarterback? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You motherfucker, you people are insane. If you believe this accuracy bullshit from a quarterback, get the fuck out of here. You can call up guys like Chuck Smith. The NBA got guys like Hakeem the Dream, and you pay these guys X amount of money to show you new drills, to show you new ways that you can improve as a veteran, and you are trying to tell me that you as a wide receiver don't have chemistry with your quarterback? Get the fuck out of here. That's a load of fucking bullshit. At some point, you got to point the finger at yourself as a professional. Stop pointing the finger at, oh, the quarterback didn't get the ball to me properly. If you want playing time, guess what? You better learn how to block. You better do what Cordell Hodge do. Guess what? That motherfucker learn how to be a good special team and learn how to tackle. If you want playing time. So we can keep pointing the fingers at Zach and Raheem all we want to, but when it comes down to matters like this, when a wide receiver don't have chemistry with his quarterback after 10 games, get the fuck out of here. Look, I'm gonna sit in the motherfucking chair and I'm gonna get one of those machines where they stick the ball and the ball come at you 100 miles an hour. I'm gonna sit in that motherfucker for 30 minutes catching it. Ain't no excuse. None. If you can't adjust to anything and everything, that tells you the type of player we don't need. That's what football is supposed to. This is what football, when you talk about flexible, you got to have wide receivers and players that are flexible, that have that mentality. It's like, yeah, If the team need me to be a linebacker, I need to be a linebacker. If I need to be a slot guy, I need to be a slot guy. If I need to be on the as a X and a Y, like I need to be able to do all of that. So it's embarrassing for a wide receiver in week 10 to be talking about he don't have a connection with the quarterback. I bet you got a connection with that bank account though. Again, right? Like Kyle don't have a problem. Drake is fine. So anybody say, "Oh, this is an accuracy issue"? Well, Drake is fine catching it. Drake is fine catching it. Kyle is fine catching it. You know, he missed a pass this past weekend, but like that's something that he normally does. But he don't like these guys don't have a problem with Mike. But we got Darnell Mooney up here talking about, oh, I don't have a connection with Mike right now. Huh? Nah, bro. Hell, Bijan, you see Bijan out there catching the pass? When Mike rolled out and found Bijan on the sideline, he called it. He found it. You telling me a running back has better chemistry with a quarterback than you do? You better get this shit together. See, Darnell Mooney, I said again, Darnell Mooney is, you paying him too much money to be not doing nothing. He can't get open consistently at all. See, the thing is, when you got a guy like Kirk Cousins just underhanding the ball. See, with a guy like Mike, like one was talking about, you got to be on your toes because that bitch will get up on you quick. That ball will get up on you quick. And a lot of these little wide receivers that want things to be perfect for them, see, they only get mad because it's not perfect for them. They don't want to adjust. They don't want to adjust. And this is the embarrassing part of things. See, this is why, and I'm going to say this again. We got to get this pussy up off this team, bro. Raheem is a pussy. He's a pussy. The reason why he's a pussy, because that bitch should have been gone a long time ago. All these motherfuckers that talking about they got, I don't give a fuck if you made $10 million or $2 million. Bitch, get your shit together. I don't want to hear week after week after week after week. We got to find a fucking way. If Darnell Mooney ain't doing it, sit his ass down. Fuck them $15 million. See, this is what you need, a hard ass. If you not getting the job done, sit your ass on the bench. We got Caillou up here missing tackles. He's the bane of this defense existence, and we keep throwing him out of there. Why? Get rid of them. They don't need to be here. Just wait. Like, what's the fucking point? All right. That's what happened when you got a 6-year-old, y'all. 6-year-old want to come out of nowhere and tell you can you put my Roblox code in? All right. But this is the reason why you got guys like, I say it time and time again. Raheem is a pussy. He's a punk bitch. He's a pussy. You reward bad behavior. Here we is, you supposed to be, the thing is, you supposed to be winning games. We supposed to be with all this, spent all this goddamn money on these players. And then the player that you say you want it on your offense and your team ain't producing. Guess what the fuck you do? Oh, you're going to keep them in and keep them in the lineup, even though they're not contributing to anything. He's a bitch. He cares too much about what the fuck the players think about him. He cares too much what the fuck the media thinks about him. He gives a fuck what his coaches think about him, except for another black man. He fires all the black men, keep the white ones. And y'all want to come up here with this Hotep ass bullshit. Man, if you don't swallow a whole can of white cracker oil, okay? I want you to find the whitest crackling pop oil that you can fucking find and swallow it. Y'all keep that Hotep bullshit all you want to. He cares too much about being liked, his image, to actually do what's necessary. These motherfuckers are not performing well. Why are they still getting snaps? If Dylan Drummond is going to be it, well, fuck the $10 million. He got to step up. Take some of Mooney snaps away. Are we doing that? No, we rewarded him for bad behavior. I like him. I think he's gonna get played. We're gonna keep him on, and he's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle. Yeah, we're gonna keep telling every week. We gotta find a way. We gotta find a way. We're gonna say that shit every fucking week. Find a way. We don't find shit because the same motherfuckers making the same mistake every motherfucking week. Why is Darnell move? If he has a connection issue with Mike, what the fuck is he still on the field for? while we were rewarding these guys. Eric Wilkerson has been playing his motherfucking ass off. He deserves a new contract. He deserves more time. He earned this shit. Instead of motherfuckers like Darnell Mooney, they playing like pure adulterated horse shit. And we rewarding this shit. We reward guys like Julio Jones for not practicing. And the guys that practice, they get to stand on the sideline and eat sunflower seeds and drink Gatorade. The guys that work hard, the guys that put in the work, do they get rewarded? Nope. The Darnell Mooney's of the world who called it outstanding. One catch. He gets more and more and more and more and more opportunities. Because guess what? That brother got potential. He has potential. We reward guys with potential. The guys that actually work hard and show that they want it, they get 10 snaps a game. The Darnell Moonies who get paid $10 million to catch the football, they drop the passes, they miss blocks, and they cry and bitch and moan and say, oh, my quarterback can't throw me the ball. We don't have a connection. Yep. That's what we get rewarded for. So this the thing we talking about. This is stuff we talk about. Reward bad behavior. We got to start rewarding these guys. Yeah, we know. Believe we know. Like I said, at this point, it's embarrassing. We know E, okay? He's welcome on this channel like everybody else is. And he's privileged to get cussed the fuck out too. Mike leading the revolution against black coaches and players. I hate you don't have energy for white players and coaches. Stand by this team. You know what you can stand by? A load of elephant cum. I hope that shit goes straight down your throat and through your motherfucking ears with that bullshit. I hope your ass drown in it too. Get the fuck out of here with this Hotep ass bullshit. White power! White power! Call me Dave Chappelle, goddamn. White power! That's what I am. If we lose to the Panthers, Raheem might not make it out the stadium without being fired. Sunday will be very interesting. Look, It's like I said, I don't have any proof, but it's gonna be hard for Mr. Blank to keep this guy. That's just my opinion. How long? I don't know. Unless it gets really bad, where it's just like I said, it's just getting worse, and the players. It depends on how the players start reacting. The players start reacting the same a certain way. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to keep him around. It's gonna be extremely difficult. White power. Call me Dave Chappelle, goddamn Mike Chappelle. That's who I am. White power. I don't know how you strapped up, bro. What's going on? I don't know how you have 5 losses in a row. I never want anybody to lose their job, but I've had enough shit. Look, y'all keep all that political bullshit to y'allself. Look. Some people deserve to do their job. They'll find another one. I want this motherfucker to lose his job. Y'all keep that political ass moral bullshit to yourself. I ain't got time for it. This bitch got to go. I don't care. I don't have any more fucks to give for this guy. None. I have ran clean out of look. Motherfucker, you know you used to back in the day you used to get them $35 overdraft fees. Look, man, I got 20 overdraft fees, goddammit. I'm in the negative with Raheem. I am done. That son bitch got to go. I don't care. Beat the Bills, and then we've been on the absolute. And the crazy part about that, Noah, they have done the complete opposite of what they've done offensively again that they did. They went completely away from it. That's game plan. That's coaching. I don't give a fuck about no race. Kiss my ass with this bullshit. Better go watch the goddamn Louis Farrakhan video. You want to hear that bullshit? I will get to the coaching candidates again. I want to see first Raheem. As soon as somebody get fired, y'all get my ideas on coaching. I'm not gonna get my hopes up until this son bitch is gone. I'm not gonna talk about no other head coach until this son bitch is gone. He don't have a relationship, Terry. He don't have a relationship. That's the problem. He don't have a relationship. He's a dictator. He tells Mike what he wants to do and tell him to do it. He's not running plays that Michael Penix likes to run. He's running plays that he thinks is in his scheme is better suited for Michael Penix. He's not running what Michael Penix likes to run. The NFL system is inherently racist against black coaches and people like Mike fighting for the NFL. Again, white power. Call me white power, bro. Mad white power Mike. Mad white power Mike. Call me white power then, bitch. No, I don't talk about coaches until this. I'm not talking about no coaches until this son bitch is gone. Because the one thing we don't know, a lot of these guys that are allegedly available, you don't know if college teams have already called these guys. So I am not getting my hopes up at all. Nope. No, sir. Won't do it. Because the college game are looking for a lot of professionals themselves. So, like I said, a lot of these guys we think could be available are not going to be available. Some teams, college, NFL, have already reached out to them. So, it's only a certain period of time that you'll start hearing about these guys and who's going to be available. Man, Nick Saban, 200 years old. Man, get out of here. That motherfucker sitting there at home with a rocking chair, man. That motherfucker older than damn Bill Belichick. What the fuck? We were protesting. Look, you need to protest your own home because your home is made from Home Depot products, you dumbass. He needs to win 8 straight games in order to save his job, and that still won't get him to the playoffs. That still more than likely won't get him to the playoffs. Just to get through the season, like you said, they're only keeping around just to get through the season. But that's not a foregone conclusion because, like I said, things are just falling apart with this team. Nah, he's not talking about strategy. He's not talking to players. He's just staring at that damn that play sheet for 15 minutes, getting another delayed game penalty because he can't decide which play he want to run next. Mike McCarthy is a good one to be able to work with a quarterback. I wouldn't doubt that. But as far as, again, Darnell Mooney with this Atlanta Falcons, it's done, bro. It's done. This dude is an embarrassment. This team and his coaching staff is an embarrassment right now. You spent all this money, draft picks and all that to get players in, and your coach, you can't do anything with it. We need to get these punk pussy ass players up out of here. Get these punk pussy ass coaches up out of here. Stop listening to the media. Stop caring about what they think and get rid of them. Run the scheme. Do what you want to do. At some point in time, you just got to deal with that. Deal with the backlash of somebody not liking how you building your team. Because caring and changing every 2 years is not working. Man, I don't give a fuck if you fucking super chat. I'm thankful for it, but I don't give a fuck if you do it or not. I don't give a fuck about. Let me rephrase that. I don't give a fuck if you like what I say or not. I appreciate you supporting, Mr. Black man, white man, Hispanic man, whoever's man. I appreciate all of that. I'm thankful for all that. I'm thankful for all my blessings, but I don't give a fuck if you like what I say. I don't give a fuck. Because what I do, I try to look at all angles of everything. And if you gonna look at another angle and say, yeah, the black man, the white man taking the black man down. But I always say this all the time. You do realize black people were selling black people in slavery. Black people were the first people that even come up with the terms. Well, we're not gonna talk about that. Anybody know that transatlantic? Not transatlantic, but you know all the way from Spain, all the way through Spain, Asia, Africa, the tips of Africa. That was a slave trade. And I wonder who created those, but we're not going to talk about. We're not going to get too deep down in historical things because the black man ain't going to like the fact that we pointing the finger back at the black man for keeping the black man down. We're not going to do that though. No, he can keep on. Look, this man can keep on paying and keep on paying. I would not care, and I would keep on reading. Me, K Styles would keep on reading as long as he keep paying. We good. He's not offending me in any way, shape, or form. I love cussing people out. I think y'all should know that by now. Like I said, he's more than welcome to stay to keep paying. We good on that. As long as he ain't disrespectful, disrespect, he get blocked. So as long as you keep it respectful, we good. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it short just for the day. I might have something else to say by the end of the day because a lot of stuff is starting to come out around this team. And to be honest, I'm not surprised at all. Not the least bit surprised. But what I'm more frustrated than anything. It's more frustration than I am surprised. I actually saw all of this unfolding. Well, that's up to Pitt. That's up to Pitts. It's no longer in our hands right now as far as the Falcons or the Falcon fans. Pitts is going to be a free agent. This was his 5th year, I believe. They picked up his 5th year option, so he goes into free agency. So it's not even a guarantee that we're going to keep it. We're going to keep Pitts or Tyler Algier, both of those guys. I think at some point too, we got to think about Bergeron. So we got a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Well, you go ahead and do that. You go ahead and be there. I don't give a shit. I mean, I respect what you're saying, Corey, but that's that daydreaming ass bullshit. Look, I don't like to live in Never Land. I don't live there. If you ain't did it in 10 years, you don't have the answer. If you ain't did it in 10 games, excuse me, and you've been in the league for 10, 20 years, you don't have the answers. I don't do imaginary quite possibilities. What I see now, a guy that been in the league 15 plus 20 years, and he still don't have the answers on how to fix this offense and how to fix this team, he's never going to get it. Okay? This ain't like goddamn Harry Potter where you can pull up a magic potion or some shit and drink it and then we become superstars. That shit don't happen in real life. William Paul, I said this on Twitter about the Colts. I think the thing is what I admire them most about, especially that Peyton Manning era, when Peyton Manning did struggle, and when they drafted him, they brought in everything. They brought in so many quarterback gurus, so many offensive gurus, young. They brought in a lot of older guys. A lot of guys with experience that had the experience in developing quarterback. They brought in Arians, Tom Moore. Like these guys had history of developing quarterback. So they gave Peyton Manning everything that he needed. Weapons. The coaches, they brought him all that. We not doing that. We bringing in guys that don't have a fucking clue on how to do anything. They out here experimenting. Like, bro, we lose one game, we out. He, like I said, just stop being so cool. I'll say that. Stop being that. Varsity squad. All right, bro. You can see this is dreaming. If you don't think Raheem Morris is a problem, then you, my friend, are the problem. Okay? Who brought him in? Who say week after week, I believe in him, I believe in him, I believe in you. If you believe in doodoo, doodoo gonna keep doodooing, okay? Shit ain't gonna ever change. You can pour as much potpourri on shit you want to. It's never gonna change. It's still gonna stink and it's still gonna be doodoo. Raheem is the problem. We still can't stop the run on defense. So y'all can take that y'all can take that Hotep bullshit, Raheem, because that's the only reason why y'all saying Raheem not the problem, because y'all are all y'all some Raheemithies. That's all y'all are, a bunch of fucking Raheemithies. So I'm not gonna do this for another minute or two. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, but you can go to hell with that bullshit and the varsity too. Hey, y'all got some good hot dogs at the varsity, but you can go to hell. What is all Zach Robinson's fault? That's the white man problem. Well, call me goddamn Dave Chappelle. What that motherfucking name on that skit? I forgot the blind guy on Dave Chappelle. Well, call me him. Cause I ain't buying this Hotep ass bullshit that y'all got with Raheem. You can go to hell too. Call me Judas, cause I'll push that motherfucker clean on the motherfucking cross. I'll be the first one snitching on that motherfucker. He got to go. I can get another stupid offensive coordinator. There's plenty of them in the NFL and college. I ain't worried about Zach. I can get another dumb offensive coordinator. But that motherfucker right there, he got to go. Clayton Bixby, that's it. Good God Almighty. Call me Clayton Bixby. But y'all can go to hell with that Hotep ass stick with the black man, Raheem. Man, fuck out of here. Motherfucker Kirby Smart more blacker than that nigga is. All right, let me go before I say some crazy shit. All right. Let me say something. I already said something disrespectful. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Raheem don't like that dude got to go. That dude is a fucking idiot, man. He's just not smart. He's not qualified for the position. He's a manager. He need to be in the front office. Period. Eddie Johnson, I appreciate you. Keto, I appreciate you. E, Varsity, all you motherfuckers in here, I appreciate you. And that right there is the bottom line, and I'm out of here. No, motherfucker, you a DEI hire. All right, fuck out of here. Peace.